Welcome to downtown Hamilton. The Hammer is driven by innovation in industry and art, and at the heart of it, Merit Brewing. Guided by a team of ambitious friends, Merit strives to represent the heart, art, and soul of Hamilton. Their creativity knows no bounds and is consistently pushing the limits on flavor, both in beer and sausage.
That's where we're gonna toss some axe later.
Toss axe?
Do people actually call it tossing axe?
The cool kids do.
No, they don't.
No. I'm really excited to show you guys the ropes a little later.
I dress like a lumberjack just for the occasion.
That's how you always dress.
Well, hopefully you guys can pick it up quick enough and we can have a friendly competition at the end.
Yeah. How hard could it be?
Not that hard to learn, but to master. It takes dedication, Drew. You know, I don't want to brag, but I've gotten pretty good being in a league.
Well, that's bragging.
Is it, though?
100%.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, thank you.
For you, gentlemen.
Gentlemen,
Hey.
thanks for the coffee.
Oh, man, not again. I'll be right back.
I'm actually more of a tea drinker anyways.
And I'm actually more of a beer drinker.
Well, you've come to the right place.
I'm Aaron Spinney,
I'm Tage Sander.
and we're at Merit Brewing in Hamilton, Ontario.
Merit is a place that is supposed to facilitate the community and the conversation and the enjoyment of what we see as our art.
Where's Tage?
Stepped out to like grab a coffee or something.
Plus, we moved on to beer now.
What are we drinking here?
So this is our Goza. This beer traditionally is brewed with salt and coriander and no hops. But in North America, you have to put hops in beer to call it beer. So we literally just like throw a little bit of hops in there just for fun.
How does that go? Just like a...
Yeah.
Is that the technical?
It's a wisp.
It's
Yeah.
delicious. Very juicy.
I like the coriander. It really brings out a nice like citrus note to it. And the salt isn't salty. It's just kind of like that slick saline character rinsing over your tongue.
Yeah.
You don't push boundaries in innovation without trying something new that no one else has done. We're adding the salt, the coriander, kind of like that fifth ingredient, if you will. I like to consider more of like an emotional brewer opposed to like a science-based brewer, even though I could talk your ear off all day about it. I always joke that I'm just a no-no adding salt to the red sauce, like, ooh, just a pinch, you know? Yeah. That's how I brew.
And so what does that mean, like fifth ingredient? Like I
Fifth ingredient, so like the four main ingredients being water, barley, hops, and yeast. What else can you add into it? So with the Channon being orange peel and coriander, this one being salt and coriander. We've got a wheat beer with tarragon, lavender, honey, lemon, vanilla. It's like, just like the kitchen sink just goes in. But obviously there's thought process. We're not just blindly throwing stuff in.
You should try like pickle and vanilla.
No.
You know, when we have ideas, we want to be able to act on them, and that's what this place is supposed to be. It's a playground. It's, you know, it's meant to be a place where if an idea happens, you have a brewery to try that idea out in. You have that kitchen to try that out in as well.
We call it a brewery, but it's more of a playground for sure.
Yeah.
Is there any way we could Goza try some different beer?
Oh, jeez.
Absolutely.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
But can we?
An old boss of mine said, if you're not creating, you're dead in this industry. So if you're just making an amber ale and a filtered lager, there's still room for that, but that's boring. It's not what we want to wake up for.
We're always kind of looking for that little change that can make a dish or, you know, that can make a beer that much more exciting. How do we continue to improve that? How do we get that closer to that, like, perfect sip? So this is Channon. Channon is one of our flagship beers that we've had around since day one and that we'll always have on our menu. Channon is our dry hop saison with orange peel and Indian coriander.
Amazing.
I don't think I've had one quite like this one. It's really nice.
It's almost like a saison that drinks like an IPA a bit. Like it's got that meat to it.
We dry hop it like an IPA, so you get that, you know, extra kind of bump in the aromatics. But we use a saison yeast, which expresses a little bit of citrus and black pepper kind of character. But then we use orange peel and Indian coriander, which are often in like a Belgian wit, just to continue to bring that fruitiness, bring that complexity to the beer, and accent that dryness a lot.
Is there any kind of significance to the name?
The name is actually my grandfather's name. With everything that we've done here, there's purpose. The name and the logo, our light bulb, are two of those things for sure. Merit is the name of my grandparents' furniture store. They moved here in the early 1900s. They knew that a lot of people in our village weren't doing so well, and they'd open up a new store, bring over a whole bunch of people from India and train them, clothe them, house them, feed them, make sure they got off to a really good start in life. That idea that businesses can have a purpose outside of your four walls and outside of your core function, I guess. Whether it's, selling furniture or making beer, you can do more than just those two things.
Oh, it's stellar.
It is.
It's an amazing beer. I would say cheers to your grandfather then.
Cheers.
This one is our brewed IPA. It's the first one in Ontario, possibly the first one in Canada. It was a new style created in October, November last year in San Diego. It's 0.26% sugar. That's why you get a really thin note as it's rinsing over your palate.
Yeah.
You're still getting a really big hoppy note from the actual hops.
It's almost like not in sweetness, but like a cotton candy effect where it just kind of dissipates right away, right?
Thin and watery are kind of negative words in tasting, but that's what it is in a positive way, which is really cool.
Yeah. Crisp. It's crisp.
Yeah, crisp. Oh yeah, there you go.
I would definitely say this beer is one for us.
Oh, that's bad.
No?
That's so bad.
No?
That's brutal.
I don't even get the one for us thing.
I got it because it's called one for us.
It's called one for us.
Oh,
Okay.
So this here is one of our seasonals. It's called Tomorrow's Triple. And just like we were saying earlier with people that don't like beer, I made this beer for my mom because she doesn't like beer. Growing up, she always drank Earl Grey tea. And so as a kid, I thought that was the only tea that existed in the world. Belgian triples are one of my favorite styles, and the effervescence of the yeast kind of give off a nice character that would blend well with the tea.
It's a flavor that you haven't had in beer before very often is that Earl Grey character. So someone who maybe doesn't like beer, they've never had this beer.
I think that's my favorite thing about this lineup so far. Every beer we've tried has some kind of uniqueness to it, right? And I think that's really cool what you guys are doing is, really trying new things and really thinking outside the box.
Does your mom like this beer?
No. No, she doesn't care at all.
We make beer and sausage. Everybody knows those two things go together. They've been best friends for hundreds of years. But with our beer, with our sausage, they're just a little bit different, right? Whether that's using, Indian coriander in a beer or making a buttered chicken sausage. It's different than a bratwurst and a lager.
That's the basis of all happiness, I think, is food.
Not unlike their beers, Merit takes to their sausage with the same creativity of flavors and quality. For friends wanting to try their smorgasbord of vivacious variety, there is all the sausage.
We got our butter chicken sausage, cheddar smoky sausage, the carnitas sausage, the Nashville hot chicken sausage, Philly cheesesteak sausage, and the jerk chicken and pork sausage.
If you keep saying sausage, that word's gonna lose all meaning.
Or it will redefine the meaning of the word sausage. Fork and knife?
How else am I gonna eat my fork and sausage?
It's subtle.
Very flavorful there.
The butter chicken pairs nicely with the young rival. This IPA is to die for. The butter chicken is delicious. Shall we move on? I hear that the cheddar smoky is the sausage of the ALES.
That is the good kind of dirty.
Is there cheese in that?
Yeah.
And truly different flavors. You can really taste the difference between them.
Carnitas.
Carnitas?
Oh, it's got like a lime, lime zest to it.
It's got a little bit of kick to it, a little bit of spice to it, but that
starting to
paired
get
with the
spicy,
lime,
yeah. That's delicious. It's fantastic. It's unique. It's
That's wonderful.
yeah.
All right.
We got the Nashville hot chicken. It's gonna bring you right down to the dirty sow.
Nashville's subtler.
It is, but it's got a lot of barbecue flavors in it, right?
Totally. It pairs well nicely with the house hot sauce, if you try that. Whew. It's not too hot. I like hot. When my wife and I go up for chicken wings, we get hot wings.
Great flavor though.
Yeah.
Like a really strong pepper flavor, and
Good kick. Philly cheesesteak.
it tastes like the name.
Yeah.
No.
It's got a smokiness to it.
You could definitely tell that these are made in-house. You can
Oh, yeah.
tell that this is
Quality,
something
quality,
that quality, they're doing it here. Definitely tastes the difference.
Yeah. Last but not least, we got the jerk chicken and pork.
I'm not a huge fan of spice, so
Well, I can't wait for you to try this then.
Oh my gosh, the nose on this one is perfect.
Look at all that it's got going on in there.
oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome. That's not spicy. That's got all the jerk flavor without that kind of overpowering
Not
kick.
spicy at all.
So, guys, favorite sausage?
You know what? I'm gonna go with the sausage I thought was gonna be my favorite. Definitely the Philly cheesesteak sausage. That's gonna be my sausage pick.
All right. For me, it's the cheddar smoky, or the Reilly, as we're calling it. It's got cheese, it's got smoke.
The Reilly is dirty and delicious, but my favorite, I'm gonna go with the jerk.
Kind of takes one to know one, too.
That was kind of mean.
Was it, though?
Yeah.
The definition of life is the expansion of happiness, but we do that through food and drink, or aromas and flavors, really. As long as, you know, this is a nice, comfortable place for you to come and hang out, and we've taken care of you while you're here, then that's what we want. And to take some bottles home as well.
What's a chicken wing without a beer? It's just a chicken wing. And who wants that? Kids, I guess. Hey, Empty Bellies in Welland is family friendly. You can bring your kids there. They could have a chicken wing. And you can have a chicken wing and a beer.
One of the things that we love to talk to people about that are coming from out of town is like what else is happening in the city. And this street makes it so easy because there's so many great things on the street. Every door leads to like something fun or something interesting or creative.
We are at the Backyard Axe Throwing League location in Hamilton, Ontario, and in here we throw axes. Everyone wants to throw an axe, they just may not know it yet.
So you think axe throwing is this aggressive thing, but it's not. It's methodical, it's relaxing, it's peaceful. Main thing when you're throwing an axe is to keep your body and your legs towards the target. Lean in, follow through. Observe.
Ooh, bullseye.
You see, axe throwing is a lot like craft beer. Both are about bringing a community together. And you get to drink beer while you throw an axe. Want to try?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, keep your hands off of Chopzilla. This is my axe and my axe alone. We are connected. We are one.
Yo, okay, yeah.
Yeah! It looks like you're over-rotating a bit there, Nick. Step forward. Drew, lean in, follow through.
Yeah, all through.
What is that flick with your wrist? Yes! That one got in the board. Looking a bit better there, Nick. That's good. Drew, what do you got for us? Passable.
BATL allows people to be themselves within our space and really let their personality come out, let their personality shine.
Looking good, guys. I think you're about ready for a match with the master, KRISTA.
Who?
Me, KRISTA.
Okay. Yeah?
But, you know, like league members get cool names like Taco Cat, Kilted Dragon, Hatchet Job, KRISTA.
Yeah, like something you name a cute little baby girl.
Oh, yeah, cute little
No,
Christy.
like Chris Treschak. Chris T? Look, there were like two Chris's, and everybody just kind of sort of started calling me KRISTA. You laugh at KRISTA, KRISTA's gonna make you cry.
Okay.
You know what, Nick? It's time to battle.
Oh, I'm really picking up that potpourri of sausage.
Battle.
Butter chicken.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Hope you don't mind, I brought some of my league buddies. They love a good slaughter. Prepare to be KRISTA boned.
I don't think that's as intimidating as you think it sounds.
Bullseye! Bullseye! Drew! It's like Boo, because he's Drew. Barely nicked the target. Oh, yeah!
He's like the world's worst stripper.
Ooh, ooh. Back that axe up, back that axe up. Ooh, ooh. Not enough heat on it. Your trying looks like mine not trying. Can I ask you a question?
Is that a bullseye? Oh, yes, it is!
He answers his own damn questions.
Bring up your game. Yes! What do my eyes see there?
Yes! Call me Lord Thunder Punch.
You can't name yourself, Drew. Nicknames are earned. Brilliant throw, Lord Thunder Punch. Thank you. Call me Lightning Frenzy. That's not how it works.
Oh!
Yes! You guys aren't on the same team.
We are if it means you don't win.
Real mature, guys.
Sorry, must have been the sausage and the beards.
Did you see that, Christy? How do you like a slice of that cheese?
Ooh, that was in there good.
Real deep.
Yes!
Have you thought about your arm being the problem?
So this is what not to do?
Is that a tie? That's a tie.
So we're all tied. Well, everybody except for Christy here.
But it's final acts. One clutch call, and I'll school you both.
Clutch! Clutch call.
That is a lot of pressure.
Come on, Christy, you got this, you got this, you got this.
One missed throw and he loses to a couple of noodles.
In front of all of his friends and peers.
Yes! We just kicked your axe! Oh my goodness!
There's no shame in losing to Thunder and Lightning.
To Thunder and Lightning?
To Thunder and Lightning?
Not gonna do it. No.
To Thunder and Lightning!
Tales from the L Trail is brought to you by AE Media for website development, Brand Boulevard, and our episode sponsor, MT Bellies.